welcome back to my channel. Again, I'm Jess from BehatiLife. If you're watching this video, you probably already know me, but you're about to know me better. That's because last night, at like 12 o'clock, it's not that I couldn't sleep, but I just was thinking and reflecting back on this year. And this last year, 2017, has been insane. Like, I even get emotional all over again just thinking about all of the changes that came, all of the changes that happened, and how grateful I am, and what I want to do in 2018, and what I want my life to look like. And I wanted to take you guys with me on that, and I wanted to make it better, and I wanted to make our relationship and our connection way, way better. In fact, I look at 2017 and I think of it as the year of falling in love, but not just falling in love, but rising up in it. And what I mean by that is that I took the biggest leap of faith and quit my job at the time in order to full-time pursue BehatiLife and just give this my everything, and to be of service to you. And in being of service to you, I feel like I'm being in service to myself and to a higher power, to the divine. And now here I am. And like, I started BehatiLife, years ago, not even realizing and knowing that it was going to look like this and it was going to be this way, because I didn't think that it could possibly happen. But here we are. And I started it off with tarot, doing tarot readings for others. Most of the people that I was working with at the time were in their 40s and 50s, and I was, seeing things and feeling things for them, and, coaching them through their marriages and, issues that I didn't even fully understand at the time, like, totally. Hi, baby. But, and then I realized, like, I wanted to expand my ability to help people, and so I went on Twitter, and then I connected with, some clients there that have been with me since day one, and or at least on a social media platform. I was so nervous as hell, but I just kept on going, and every step, every year, it changed, it evolved into something totally different. And now here we are. And I'm saying all of this to say that I wasn't born to be maybe the best business person, meaning like I'm not going to sit here and market something or sell something just for the sake of selling it or to make money. And I don't ever want BehatiLife to look like that. I don't want BehatiLife ever to transform into that. In fact, there have been opportunities within 2017 that I had to kind of shoot down, because I'm like, this isn't authentic to me and this isn't authentic to my brand. And people are like, what are you doing? That's a good amount of money, or that's a good opportunity. And I'm like, that's not what I wanted it to be. And as a business person, I guess in the business world, I don't know, you would say, you go where the money goes, or go what it is, go with, the offer, or make sure that, you're being smart, I guess. And spiritually, root chakra, you have to make sure that you're able to pay your bills. And, thankfully I don't have to worry about paying my bills, when it comes to like income or anything like that. I've always set intention and blessed my space. I'll talk to you about like the struggle, and how the odds were stacked against me from the jump, from the beginning. But, I set intention and I prayed, and I was always provided for. I was always taken care of. And thankfully to this day, thank God, I'm still in that spot. So I could talk to you about that, and it's probably going to be the most emotional video. Anytime I get on this, platform and start talking to you guys about, my personal life, I get emotional. I get emotional because I'm so grateful. I get emotional because of the things that I've been through. I get emotional because I'm like, I can't believe that we're here. I can't believe that we're talking. But again, 2017 has been amazing. I call it the year of falling in love, rising up in love, for my business, for my personal life, for myself. And 2018, I want it to be a year of connection and creating more depth and intimacy and connecting. I already said that, but connecting with you guys on a more deeper level, to inviting you more into my life. As you already know, I do write posts every single day to inspire you. I with the intent of healing and helping people to transform through areas of their life that are so difficult, that seem like the challenges are stacked against them. But I want to be the face of what it looks like when you set intention and you have faith that your intent and your mind power and your ability to believe and to set intention is more powerful than anything else. And in my personal belief, working with the divine, the higher power, God, this higher energy, whatever it is that you want to call it, working in alignment with that, your guides and your angels, it just makes you unstoppable, and that there's nothing that you ever need to be afraid of. That's what I want Behati to look like. At the end of the day, when I take my last breath and I look back on everything, and everyone can look back on my legacy and my life, they can look at it and say, you know what? Whenever I felt like I was lost, or I felt like I was powerless, or I felt like I was challenged, Jess was here. BehatiLife was here. BehatiLife is what she created in order to be the reminder, an example that if I set my mind to it, and if I use my intent, and if I work on my spiritual self, and if I connect and find myself in everything, and find God in everything, then I was going to be okay. And not only that, not only was I going to be okay, but I was going to thrive. I was going to experience things that I didn't even know that the universe had for me, or God had for me, and here I am. And I want every single person that I come in contact with in this world to have that message, and to have it so soaked in their blood and their bones, because I mean, if it comes through me as a reminder, if it comes through these videos, then so be it. But 2018 is going to be insane. Like, it's going to be so insanely good. And I get so emotional, like, every single time, because 2017 was so insanely good. Like, so insanely good. And I'm, like, really so grateful for it. Like, I'm really grateful. I'm grateful for your messages. I'm grateful for your comments. If there's anything that frustrates me, it's just the fact that I can't, give everybody more of myself. But it's just because I'm, talking to so many people, or I'm working on bottles, or whatever the case may be. But above all, I am so grateful, and every day, every other day, I have to, like, stop myself from saying it, because I'm like, maybe they're tired of hearing it, or maybe they're just like, this girl's, I don't know. But anyway, the reason why I'm making this video is just to let you know that there are going to be some changes going on for BehatiLife, starting now, moving forward into 2018. I've closed the shop down for the moment in order to catch up on readings and orders, and to get them out before Christmas. I will be traveling to Florida to spend some time with my family, but also I'm going to be writing a tarot grimoire book, and working on that, giving it my all, because I've been saying for 2 years that I was going to do it, and now I finally want to do it. I want to get it done, I want to get it published, and I want to put it out there. So that will be available, but because it's been so highly requested, and I just want other people to understand the tarot the way that I understand the tarot, and use it the way that it should be used. I want people to feel magical every single day, and I want them to be able to rely on themselves. So that's the intent of the book, and that's the reason for writing the book and putting it out. It will be an ebook, and I'll, like, the biggest part of me wants to even write it in crayon and marker, because or just not even type it, but to hand write it, and just make sure that you guys know that it's coming from me, because it doesn't feel right to just, like, type it and put it out there, because I just feel like it doesn't have my personal touch. I literally want to write it in marker, you guys, or gel pen, like literally glitter gel pen, and like mail it out to every single one of you, but I'm not sure that it's possible. And if it is possible, you better believe I'm going to find a way to do it. So you can expect that in 2018, but over the holiday, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be with my mom, who inspires me, and she's so magical herself too, and just a force to be reckoned with. Like, if you want to see bottled fire, if you want to see fire in a woman, that is my mom. Like, she's just pure fire, just ablaze, just burning, and that's a lot of where I get my passion from. But yeah, so you can see that, and also on the YouTube, there's going to be way more personal accounts. I don't know how you guys are going to feel about this. I am taking you into my world even further and deeper. I am not interested in looking perfect. I'm not interested in having my whole life look pieced together so perfectly. I know all of YouTube has these, like, amazingly, perfectly edited videos and perfectly edited photos. You're not going to find that. You're not going to find that here. You're just going to find me. You're going to find me. You're going to find my magic. You're going to find my intention. You're going to find my belief. You're going to find my altar. You're going to find my world, my life. Like, BehatiLife is my life. Everything that has ever happened to me, good and bad, from anxiety and depression to loneliness to isolation growing up to being weird, being lost, being like focusing on my psychic. I remember being at Panera Bread with like my friends in high school and like working on developing my psychic sense, and the girls were like, Jess, can you fucking chill? Like, we're just here talking about boys right now. And I'm like, pull this card and I'm gonna predict it. Like, you guys, I was that girl to the point where I would pull away from my friends because I'm like, this doesn't feel authentic, this doesn't feel right. And everyone loved me and I loved everybody, but I was focused, I was determined. Every single one of those freaking weird moments, or every single one of those moments where I just was in my own space and doing my own thing, or going through something, or going through everything and feeling so good or so low, has brought me to this point, and it all shapes up BehatiLife, and here we are, and I'm never going to step away from that space. All right, so already thank you so much for joining me, for your comments, for sharing the videos, for sharing your experiences, for asking me questions. The other thing too is that please leave questions down below in the comments as far as videos you would like me to talk about, questions that you have for me about myself, about my world, my relationships, my what type of bread I eat. I don't know, whatever it is that you guys, that's random, but whatever it is that you want me to talk about, or whatever it is that you want to hear, I'm here for it. Leave them down in the comments below and I'm gonna go through them. Also, make sure you're following me on Snapchat. I did reactivate my Snapchat. It's BehatiLife. I'm BehatiLife across the board, across all accounts. So there's only one of my kind. There's only one of me. So there should not be any duplicates. That would be so weird. But I'm gonna actually see if there are duplicate accounts of BehatiLife. I hope not. That would be so weird. So anyways, make sure that you're following me on Snapchat, because you're going to get fully, completely unedited videos on there too, and more behind the scenes snippets of my day-to-day life. But in the meantime, I gotta go take this little stinker for a little walk so he can get his wiggles out. I've got some orders. Say hi, Franklin. Say hi, Franklin. 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 I gotta get some orders out too, and also do some Christmas shopping. Yeah, I love you. Like, for real. I love you guys. And we'll talk soon. Bye.